Yo, welcome back to another episode. Come check us out in the new year 2024. We're hitting BC, Alberta. Name the dates. Hit them.
Oh my God, you don't even know them.
Because Dante's going to put them up right here.
Whistler, Kelowna, Kamloops, Penticton, Surrey, Tofino, Nanaimo, Victoria, Squamish, Vancouver, all January 17th to the 28th. Come check it out.
There you go. More dates coming in February.
Freaking show comes out on Friday. You're going to be at Absolute Comedy. And New Year, come hang out there if you want to friggin' try and kiss me. I'm married. I'm not going to kiss you.
Pull up. Let's go.
Yeah.
They got Vin Diesel. Oh, they got Vin Diesel.
Somebody stood on an apple crate and got Vin Diesel.
This is a witch hunt, huh?
Dude, they don't like short guys in Hollywood.
Did he short?
Did he?
I guess he's not Hollywood, right?
His stacks got a little shorter.
Damn right there. Whoa. Playboy's in court for a minute. Ain't no recording studio for him.
I'm not cool enough to
Stacks.
say shit like that.
Your mom she heard this and one tear fell out of her eye.
Some white kid grew an inch.
But Vin Diesel, man, and when it showed that it was a chick that he jerked off, he pulled a Louis C.K. in front of a chick who, look at Vin.
He zipped his rip. That's what he did?
Yeah, apparently it was vigorous, as Bill Burr would say.
He jerked off Vin Diesel. Really? What an interesting turn of events.
Yeah, at a hotel, too. So it was
dude, I got that story I sent you. Remember the Vin Diesel story? Now's the time to fucking post that.
What Vin Diesel story?
The Vin Diesel story where I meet him I've watched him.
Did he jerk off in front of you?
I mean, not even a little bit.
You lucked out then. Shit.
I was trying to tuck it, but
yes, you were.
It's like, dude.
When you get big, he's gonna fucking do an assault claim.
I heard this what Mr. Weinstein likes.
Yeah,
he's like, I don't have that kind of.
Like, I'm not that guy.
I saw it today. I was. What If season 2? It's a new Marvel thing.
Yeah,
they already changed the guy for Groot. It's like new person. I'm like, I don't know if that was just the headline. I don't know if it's true, but. Already, you couldn't even tell that's Vin Diesel. They could have left that role.
I know, right? They're like, no, he's got the voice of an assaulter.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I am
of a degenerate heathen.
am jerking.
So wait, what exactly happened? I don't really know the story.
Pull it up.
Yeah, exactly. Some ex-assistant claims that he ran out and jerked off in front of her at a hotel.
I didn't even look into the details.
I didn't either.
All I saw. Look at how much trap that picture has. Scroll up a second.
Go up.
Oh my God, Vin.
Jesus Christ. And you can't be smiling showing that much trap.
Yeah, it's
you got to look angry.
Yeah, that's
what the fuck? That's like an aggressive.
That looks like a implant, like a trap implant.
It's just a weird angle. There we go. That's the truth of it. That's post allegations.
That's what you see when you're getting the diesel slope.
Jesus Christ, huh?
Nice slip and slide.
It ain't like the movies, huh? It ain't like it used to be.
Dude, he works out those biceps, though.
Yes, he does. He's pure Arab.
I think if you...
just hitting biceps and bench, nothing else.
5 times a day, baby.
Ooh. They took him out, though. That's...
Vin Diesel responds. That's what we want. We want responses.
Calling them outlandish. You know it happened, too.
When you say outlandish? How fake is that fucking shit?
Every time the lawyers tell you, they vehemently deny, right? It's like... Every time they come out, obviously you got to say that from like a legal point of view, but you did it.
There's words that make you go cross-eyed. Viet hit me? She hit me.
That's the Jonasson. Let's see. Pull her up. Let's see what she's doing.
Damn, that's a
sexual battery against her. What the fuck?
She needed a different name.
When he was filming Fast 5, that's 7 fasts she fucking was silent for.
He's been speeding away from her.
She was fast for the money.
Asta Johansson?
Oh, she booked though? Oh, she's getting one. Yeah, that's a picture they used too. They pulled it right off her
That's
IMDb
an amazing contour. I wonder who does her makeup.
Ooh, now go down. That's what you noticed. 5 days at Memorial. Is she assistant social media producer?
Can't wait till Margot Robbie.
Damn, I love that you're getting. Smith. Are they supposed to date?
No, they just had some weird pictures. She's just off to the side. That's why I'm saying that. Listeners, The Bachelor. Oh,
that's interesting that they put. Like you could be a production coordinator.
What an insane career! What were you on before this? I was on The Bachelorette.
Were you on it? I was a social media producer.
I also want to be on The Bachelor, so I'm really gonna try my hardest.
Just stay as close as possible to it.
I like single people. She goes back again in 2013. God. So she claims that he touched himself. Vehement is like I deny fully. Vehement?
Let's see the allegation in her words.
Brian Friedman.
Let me be clear.
There's always
This is a lawyer talk.
There's always a Friedman around.
Yeah, there we go. Vin Diesel categorically denies this claim in its entirety.
Right.
That's Friedman. Got
That's
himself a
Friedman.
proper Jewish lawyer.
that's
As
Friedman.
Vin Diesel is a smart guy. This is the first he has ever heard about this more than 13-year-old claim made by a purportedly 9-day employee.
Purportedly.
Oh, God.
9 day.
What the fuck is purportedly?
Dude, we're getting messed up on these vocabs.
Yeah. Define that purportedly. Like, they claim she only worked 9 days?
Well, she is saying she purportedly only worked 9 days. So that's like
the fuck does
diminishing.
purportedly mean?
It's diminishing her.
I know, I realize that. Her
Yeah.
like her character and everything.
Like,
she barely
It's
has
like
long-term
supposedly.
employment. Yeah.
It's like supposedly, I think.
Hey, listen, I just want to know it. As appears to have stated to be
Yeah.
true, though not
Supposed.
necessarily. Allegedly.
Purported.
Gotcha. Just say allegedly. You're a fucking...
Well, no, they have like 6. You know, they'll go like
Just to switch
supposedly
it up, yeah.
in the like 20 years ago was perfect, but then they're like, that's offensive.
It's been
now.
overused.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
no, purported.
Yeah.
Purported doesn't even sound like related
Look,
to
look how they're using it.
Damn.
They're going back to the 1800s. It had a
Damn.
bump. It had a bump at
Yeah,
1830.
it was trying to take off in the
What happened at
1830s?
1830?
Maybe they started burning books.
They're
You
like,
know, they're
what
like,
is
"Oh,
this
shit.
word?
Purportedly.
Kill it.
This is preposterous. We only want one P word in this era.
Fuck.
Burn all the books with purportedly in it.
Who's next? That's the question.
Oh, should we try to?
Thank God Paul Walker died the way he died, huh?
Dude,
what a
that guy was
beautiful
good,
ending.
though. That was a good guy, though. He was.
What a beautiful ending.
He would jump in a river and hope there were sharks there so he could save them.
What?
He was obsessed with sharks.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Paul Walker was obsessed with sharks?
Yeah, he wanted to save them.
What? I didn't know about this.
Wait, no, he would just.
When you think you know a guy fully,
yeah,
you
when
keep
you think
learning,
you know
huh?
a guy, he would. There's a documentary about it, and I think it's his daughter's in it.
Burned to death in a Carrera
He
GT.
did this documentary for sharks, and they were like talking about him being a celebrity, and they were like, he's like, don't say that, don't make this about that. It's about the sharks.
Actually?
Yeah.
Is there a video of that?
Hard as fuck. Yeah, it's a video. He just loves sharks, dude.
Paul Walker wanted
Sharks
to
and
quit
cars,
acting
man. He liked to
study
live
sharks.
fast. Can't blame him for that.
I love sharks and I love cars.
If this guy went to a rehab, he'd go to AA for fucking adrenaline.
Right?
He's like, I can't stop
I
feeling
got 94
thrills.
octane in my blood veins.
I can't stop feeling thrills.
If it ain't first, you last. What do you mean? You could be second, you could be third.
Told my wife to clamp my balls hard at dinner. It's like, what? Why at dinner?
I revved the Carrera GT till it exploded, burned to death. Rest in peace.
You know a guy that ever do that? Rev a Carrera? Just because he's got so
Carrera
much money?
GT is a crazy car. To die in that is like, that's like just that, for that to be your coffin. There's no more Fast and Furious way to go out. It's beautiful.
It did feel very
it's
fast.
poetic.
Do you think at any point they just sit with the fact that it was too close to what he was doing?
Everyone did.
We all
He loves cars. Like he went out. It wasn't his.
they betrayed
It
him.
was like someone he knew, and they clearly went out on a crazy rip.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
I don't know if he was driving it or the other guy was driving.
I think the other guy was driving it.
Yeah, but either way, they're like, he's in there like, oh shit.
That's the type of documentary you see about Paul Walker, and they're telling it in the way where, like, does he maybe live? You hope there's a chance.
Yeah.
But then they show you the tree in the car. Trees don't fucking
They
get
don't usually,
damaged.
they don't usually die in those impacts.
The tree
you know?
is like, you got more cars. I'll take a whole fleet.
The tree looks like it's fucking like they're making donuts around it. Like they just take cars
Yeah.
and the car just rips like it's like some donut creating fucking machine.
I
They
like
just
to
pull it
imagine a
off.
scenario where they died immediately on impact.
Well, they burned to death too. I don't think they died immediately.
You
on
think they were
impact.
conscious?
Hopefully not.
They were going very quick.
God only knows.
Yeah, only
God
he.
only knows.
That's kind of God's
Did-
kind of a bitch with the secrets, eh?
Did you ever see
Kind of always keeping secrets.
when Eddie Griffin
a dick.
crashed the Ferrari Enzo?
Eddie Griffin.
Yeah.
Did you see Michael B. Jordan just crashed his Ferrari?
Yeah, it's like the footage is hilarious. It
It's
just
kind
shows
of
him going.
It shows him in the most bitchy light of all time.
I know.
He's just
Oh,
trying
like-
to street race somebody, and he's bad at it.
I know. He probably turned off traction control or floored it while he was turning.
There is traction control.
Yeah, look at this Eddie Griffin.
Oh, I have seen this.
To be free and flexible.
You don't even.
Dude, Eddie Griffin probably gets out of the car and is like, the Illuminati crashed this car on me. I can't even.
He goes sandboxes into the build. Oh God!
Damn,
Oh God!
After it happened.
That car's not turning it even at all.
Oh, and that guy filming it.
Good at karate and all the rest of that, but
Brother can't drive.
I'm good at karate and all the rest
Man,
of it.
he really understeers too.
Yeah, like
Just fucking ripping her.
So why is that happening?
I think he's really trying to respect the pylons, and he shouldn't have done that. Kidnapping
Wow,
plot.
that was my favorite time.
I
man.
love a little snippet of a news thing back in the day. What was that? Kidnapping.
Dude, they used
Don't
to do
worry
that
about
all the time. I love that shit. It's like this. This is what's more important. Eddie Griffin in a Ferrari is more important.
Oh,
than a
absolutely.
kidnapping plot.
And like that, what they just did is they took a do not cross. They took a picture of a random person and a police
transparency?
and they literally did a fucking what is it? A collage. That's like a collage.
Fingerprint.
Oh, and a fingerprint. The whole thing is like it's a crime.
this is it's giving me like 1998 YouTube thumbnail.
100%, and
Like-
it's like word art. You remember
Yes.
PowerPoint word art?
This guy's like, yo, I'm gonna do the transparency on the do not cross.
Kidnapping plot.
Who is that?
Brother can't drive.
Brother can't
Who's
drive.
the other person? Oh, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, his is embarrassing.
Yeah,
He's not
You don't
even-
want to see that.
It just like looks like he can't drive a Ferrari.
I mean, a lot of people can't, right?
Is this the same news station?
Is it hard to drive these cars?
Stupid power. Oh,
Like,
what a
wow.
crash.
What the hell was that?
That could have been worse. Oh!
And it
It hit
exploded, you know?
Yeah.
Not even a shot.
Oh my God!
Lose
How did he
control,
take that much
and then
damage?
slams
Go
into
back
a-
to this thing.
I know the Kia's fine too. That Kia can get home.
Wait, look at this. It
But
looked
it
like
ends in
the
a crash
okay.
when Creed actor Michael B.
Boom.
Jordan wrecks his $400,000 Ferrari on Sunset Boulevard. New cell phone
Curious
video
what movie
shows the
they picked.
It's like
36-year-old
this.
to
actor-
You
associate
floor it. So he's turning and he gives it and he feels it slipping this way. And then he turns this way to overcorrect it. And then it catches traction and turns that way way too hard. And now he's just hitting a car.
Damn.
Yeah, that's that power right there, brother.
You want
You
them
see
to
the other
name
guy
a
in the
good,
Ferrari was like, nah, straight line, dog.
You want them to name a good movie, eh? Creed actor Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, exactly. They got to say one.
They always got to say something.
They can't be like The Wire actor Michael B.
No,
Jordan.
dude. That's almost disrespectful to say he was in that now.
Yeah, it's exactly like you skipped the main accolades. He's like, yo, look at my resume. Look at the 3 recent things, you fuck.
Did you see John Morant came back and just absolutely dominated?
What sport again?
He John Morant is basketball. What
I did,
soccer?
but I
What
did, but
soccer
you go
team?
first.
I did.
But you go first.
So Ja was out because he
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule was
Ja.
out. Ja Rule plays for the Memphis Grizzlies,
Oh yeah, I didn't know.
and
Where is Ja?
he flashed a gun at some kid in the.
Oh, you're telling
This
me
is our
that.
guy, yeah.
And it's been in court for that.
So he came back after suspension, and he was just dunking like Kobe after those allegations.
I was gonna say he's going Kobe style, trying to
Yeah.
fight the case on the court.
That's the
What
way
a
to do
legend!
it.
That's the beauty about sports, huh? You can just fucking go at it, just on like on the field or the track or whatever you do. You could fight your problems out. Like anytime these guys are having a rough divorce or something like that, they just
Well,
just
Louis kind of
handle
proved
it.
the move is actually to produce content. If you like, Kevin Spacey should have started doing independents.
I think he's doing them now.
Yeah, I
don't
to
know.
see.
I don't think he was ever like a film creator like
Because
that.
if you just stop, dude, you're letting me resonate with just that last. It's like you're only as good as your last set.
yeah, exactly.
If you just
That's
got
why
an
gotta move on.
allegation and you're a basketball player, you need to put up 40, 50.
Oh, you must
Put that in the rear view.
You must continue.
Yeah.
you must.
If you stop, that's why D'Elia had to keep it going out. He's like, oh, if I stop, people are going to really think I like to diddle.
Did you see that D'Elia video where he's like, "You're fat on the plate, you win." Ding, 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 ding.
No.
This new clip about how like if you're fat, they give you an extra seat on a flight to accommodate your fatness.
Do they?
The blubber, something like that
That's
on
what
one of
they
these
want.
airlines.
That's what they want.
That's what they want. The fat people won, baby.
I mean, I would want them that.
I would want that as well. But
like if you're 300 pounds and it's a 3-seat.
if your blubber is spilling over into the other seat, they're just saying, just give him the seat.
Also,
You know what
what's
I mean?
up with airlines where both things don't go up?
They always
That's
will
the
be able
cheaper
to go up.
airlines.
Yeah, dude.
They all go up. They have a clip back here.
No,
I play with
Porter. Our friggin' Porter, you can't get the outside guy up.
them. Oh, buddy, there's a clip right here.
In the back?
Yeah, right here. Like if this is you're sitting on it, right here.
And it'll do both.
No, it'll just do each side has a clip. So you just press it and then it'll lift up because they vacuum and like they need that for accessibility. I'm always there. I'm like, there's no way this just locks. There has to be. And then I'm like, here.
Yeah, you
It's
gotta-
always different. It's a different
You got
spot.
into the engineering mindset.
I'm like,
I can't.
what are you
even-
doing?
I can't
You get the
even
nibbling.
wait to fly Air Canada, man.
Air Canada. Ooh, Air Canada is like when you start flying Porter, Flair, Sunwing. You're like, yo, Air Canada is like a Michelin star operation. Have you ever flown, bro? Etihad Airlines or like Qatar
Like
Airways?
a Michelin star.
Yeah.
What, Qatar?
All the time.
Qatar,
Yeah, I'm
all
always
the time, dog. First class, baby.
I'm always watching Tottenham fucking play.
Bro, I woke up. Wait.
Woke up with a full cup.
What's the song? I forget.
Yaris
It was-
to Yaris.
Yeah, I love that line. I forget who said that line. The Nigerian guy who's killing it. Top guy.
Stormzy?
No, not Stormzy.
Stormzy? These guys sound like so lame. Who's killing it?
Burna
My boy
Boy.
Choppa.
Burna Boy. Burna Boy has the one track, and I think it was Burna Boy. He goes, just go. Woke up. Got.
Dave?
Huh?
Dave?
It wasn't Dave.
Okay.
It was Burna Boy. He goes. Just got served breakfast on a plane. I can't complain. Like, okay,
deep, dude. That's
yeah,
deep.
exactly. All right, like rhyme scientists were like, it checks out. It's good. Dab Beakers, like it's good.
Flair, what's the worst one? Because I just had
Flair.
I had a bad experience with Porter just recently.
I did a joke about Flair, and some chick freaking sent the video of the exact thing I did in that Flair video happened to her. Like, it was
What
crazy.
what happened to you?
They canceled the flight.
Yeah.
Flair will just like, they're on their own. They're like super budget. They don't have affiliations with the other guys. So like, if the plane fucks up, you're just
Stuck.
You're not just stuck. You just, if you want to go to the place you want to go, you're just buying it at the price right now in the airport, which is always like literally 10 times,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Usually Air Canada, WestJet, they all suck, but at least if they fuck you, they go, all right, we'll put you on a WestJet one, leaving in 10 minutes kind of thing.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Well, like if it's available. It's just a thing of availability.
Yeah. They're partners.
If they fuck up, yeah, they're partners. But Flair's like on their own. All these super budget ones are on their own. So their shit got canceled, and they had to pay. I don't know what the flight. It was a Flair flight, so maximum $400. They had to pay $3,000 for a flight that night to wherever the fuck they're going to make the holidays.
Dude, I
imagine
was-
paying $3,000.
No.
I would pay it, and immediately as that flight is boarding, like as I'm on that seat, I would call Visa, be like, my credit card got stolen. My credit card got stolen.
And then they're like, oh, boss, it seems like your credit card's been stolen every month for the last 8 months.
We have footage of someone. Yeah, I would buy the ticket with a hoodie on. Like, yeah, give it to me here.
It also said that man's going to do jujitsu this
yeah,
month.
yeah, they're like, yeah, but a passport was shown with the purchase of with the ticket of you. You're like, yeah, well,
smiling
he
back
stole my passport's also stolen. Look, I called Canada, fucking whatever, Service Canada.
See, my
You gotta do
parents,
the thing goes all the way to the top.
my parents just had 2 flights canceled, and they did not help them like that. And then I flew Porter back from Montreal. It's so tight in the back.
Porter's just real budget.
It's like, this is a highly subsidized industry. Just do it right.
Buddy, there was one chick I met, well, not even chick, one older lady I met, Porter. I was flying to,
With the trans, used to be a?
no, I forget where I was flying. What the fuck did you even just say?
Used to be a.
No, I don't know. Like I'm saying, it was an older lady. I said chick as if she's young.
Trans is right now today, and then the used to be a will be the purportedly of the 21st century.
What's used to be a blank.
But it's one word. Used to be a?
Used to be a. She lets me in. She helps check me in because I couldn't get the boarding pass. But then after the fact, she goes, "Oh, what are you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm a comedian. I'm going to do a show." She's like, "Oh, okay, yeah." Like, I'm like, "Oh, follow the Instagram. Come see the show." And then later,
Working.
as I land, I see her message. If you ever fly Porter, I can get you discounts. Till this day, she's like pushing to give a Porter discount, and she's like giving me freaking like a Porter promo code for like 50% off any flight. And I'm like, "Hey, I'm not booking my next flight to Halifax until like January. Hook it up."
So do you have this code?
She gave me a code that will work up until January or December 31st, and I told her I'm not booking a flight before December 31st.
And you haven't used it once.
I just got it, and she said you
Damn.
must book it before December. I said there's no flight I'm booking because
That's not even a legitimate code. That doesn't even feel like. Well, it doesn't help me if I can't do it when I want.
I'm not saying that code, but she's got to regenerate a new code. When
No, I'm
ready.
saying you should tell her, like, this doesn't help me. If you're a real fan.
Yeah, exactly. Get me on the fucking flight.
Get me on the flight.
She's like, it doesn't work like that. Imagine you're at the gate, like, sir, boarding pass, and she comes in. No, he's cool. He's cool. He's cool.
fucking running down the tarmac.
Nah, he's cool. He's cool. Trust me.
That's probably like a family code she's got 5 of.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
And there's an aunt that's like, where's my thing? She's like, you see
Chick,
the
fuck
job
off.
guy?
Yeah, exactly. He's got the blue check. It's funny you were saying how like when a thing happens, you got to keep moving on. That's how I feel about that Merry Christmas post I did.
Yeah.
I got to keep dropping
Deep.
I got to fucking drop content and just bury that shit, you know? But I was thinking about this. That Merry Christmas post is going to help solidify my fucking US visa.
Do you think
Like,
that?
look at this guy. He's got regular Christian festivities.
Do you think that when like a
Approved.
young Muslim kid wants to be, disrespectful to their parents, they just start like following you?
They go, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas from a boss.
They're like, we lose him to Jahannam.
Muslims wouldn't be able to, and Muslims would not be able to deal with like white problems.
Yeah, they have Muslims have worse problems.
No,
bro.
I'm saying like
death bombs. What do
imagine
you mean,
disowning
man?
somebody for being into Christmas. What if you're like, what about a hard
trans?
heroin addiction and they
Yeah,
still
yeah.
keep coming to dinner?
But they keep it in the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep it in the family. No, Muslims, like, I like being Muslim, but we just have no chill.
Yeah.
We have no chill. Like imagine my girl came to Eid festivities at my house, put on some like Muslim garb thing, and took a picture with a bunch of food and all of us and a gift and said Eid Mubarak. Imagine her Christian people being like, fucking sinner, like you fucking crossed over. The hell is like it's the idea is insane, right?
So is Islam and Muslim different religion?
No, Islam is the religion. Muslim is the guy who practices Islam. Yeah, Christianity and Christian.
Christian.
Yeah.
Islam has some crazy shit in there though.
Not really.
Don't they have like specific don't they have the thing about the virgins? Like which one has that?
Okay, let's look at the Quran, look at the Old Testament. There's both, like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, they both got some fucked up shit in the sense of, like, nowadays sensibility of, like, but a lot of it is, like, treat others how you want to be treated. This guy listened to God, even though God told him to kill his son. But before the final second, God gave him a lamb.
But in
and he
Islam,
killed
is that a part of it? Like where they like you die for this thing to go on? Like what is that?
What, jihad? You're talking about?
Yeah,
there's ways.
what
There's
is that?
certain. There's like default ways you get into heaven in Islam. Default, like you're guaranteed heaven. Jihad, death. If you die fighting for your country, for your God, for your nation,
And that's
a jihadi death.
and that
So-
can be vague. Like what that like dying for your country could mean anything.
Yeah, and like if it's in a war, if it's an actual time of like oppression, then it's pretty open and shut. You had a jihadi death, but like it gets murky, dude. Like Saudi Arabia, when people go to Mecca to do Hajj, like
Okay.
you have to do pilgrimage as a Muslim once in your
You
life.
got to get there once.
And Hajj now is like 20 grand. So Saudi Arabia and every Muslim in the world has to do it before they die, as written. Like this is one of the 5 pillars of Islam: is you must do Hajj, right? You must do Hajj. You must pray. You must say the Shahada, which says like, I pledge there's only one God and Muhammad is his prophet. You have to fast Ramadan. That means you got like 30 days, and you have to do Hajj, and you have to pray, and you have to give zakat. You have to donate, right? But they're making it crazy expensive over there. Like, and it depends on, every price is different depending on the country you're coming from. So Sudan, it's way cheaper to go do Hajj. They literally cap it at whatever that market can handle, the peak of it, right?
So
Whatever
this is very dialed
they
in.
dial it, motherfucker.
Have you ever been to there?
No, like my mom's. No, because I look at it as some like the Saudis are just banking off of this. They're banking like
Can't
crazy.
you just lie?
And say you did it?
Yeah. Who
But
how
who
do
are you
they
lying
check?
to?
Are you lying to God?
Yeah, exactly.
But
Who
like,
are you lying
do
to?
people like?
I'm gonna do it one day just because like.
Do people
it's a
say like
cool
you
thing.
went, he went? Like, do they do that shit?
No. It's like you're supposed to be pious and be like, Allah, I'm blessed to have gone to Hajj this year, because Hajj is supposed to. The whole thing is tied to like, so Saudi makes money. The way the Hajj completely clears your sins. So the idea is you can do Hajj for other people. If your dad died and you never did Hajj, you can go do Hajj for him. So there's a lot of good things about Hajj. But in Hajj, a couple of years ago, like I don't know how many years ago, you could look this up,
Market
a giant
exploded.
crane fell and squashed hundreds of killed
they
so
did
many
not
people.
like that.
Huh?
How do I spell it?
Crane death, Mecca, Mecca.
So that's like gotta be a sign.
So no, everyone's like they died in the one of the holiest of mosques. Like, look at this.
Jesus.
Yeah, but everyone, you know what they're
What
saying?
was the crane doing?
I don't know. It got like doing some next shit. But you know what they're saying? They're all guaranteed heaven. They're all that's a guaranteed heaven. That's like they died praying, so heaven is. That's like their way of sweeping that shit under the rug. Massive fucking negligence on their part. Like, look at this.
What's with all the cranes?
They're building construction, doing something. I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah. Anyways,
How many people died?
I don't know. 107 people crushed.
God, dude.
Yeah. But hey, you know what? They're in heaven now. No lawsuits. Heaven.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah. So it's like it's got the good
Islam
and bad.
seems like a lot.
Buddy, when people, there's like a beautiful middle ground that I've seen my friends raised in. I was raised in it like freaking like that boot camp was easy for me, bro. Like, honestly, I got hit more learning Quran than I did in boot camp.
Yeah.
I just had to crawl through mud to make $6,000 in 9 weeks.
I should have crawled through mud.
You know what I mean? Like, boot camp was nothing compared to. But I have friends who like they do it perfectly, where they're very like in the middle. They're not that conservative. They're not that liberal. They're just like, it's just perfect. But we came up full conservative. My mom's like, this. It's all fear. I barely got taught the reason that I fast. The old like no one
your
ever.
mom was just like, you just have
You
to do
fast. You pray. Like, it's not ever like.
this. What's your mom's origin story? Like, what's her deal? Like,
Well, my mom's great. She's from Sudan.
no, like,
grew up
why
in a
did she
village
get
of Sudan.
so
Because in the villages of Sudan, it's just fucking like.
cocaine level intensity?
No, it's like you either do. There's two paths: either education or God. That was like the hood growing up. Like,
God's like the
not no, not for me, but like the times of James Baldwin, like the 50s, the 60s, the 40s. If you were black, it was not safe for you. Life is not safe for you as a black American. But if you dedicate yourself to the church, there's so much safety in there. Police don't come into black churches unless there's like the Birmingham like explosion, like the racist exploded like in Birmingham, Alabama, like a black church. But in general, the military is a safe place for you as a black person, right? The church is. These are places people literally go for safety. So it's the same thing in Sudan. It was like, he got a PhD, yeah, but she memorized the Quran. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you know what I mean?
Is it possible to memorize it? How many pages is that?
My mom's pretty much got it memorized.
The whole thing?
The whole thing, word for word.
What do you mean?
She reads it nonstop. And it's called Hafiz. It means you memorize. You're guaranteed heaven when you're Hafiz.
Yeah, so everyone's trying to guarantee heaven.
Type in, there's little kids that are Hafiz that are like 10, bro. And they have the whole Quran memorized.
How do I
Do you
spell it?
think in their heart?
H-A-F-I-Z.
Do you think in their heart they know it's all bullshit and they're like, "Fuck"?
No.
I'm just bored of shit.
I don't think so, to be honest.
They really believe it.
Yeah, because it's like old Hafiz kid.
How
Like,
many pages is the Quran?
I don't know, 400?
Oh, that's not bad. How
Yeah.
many years your mom been reading that?
Her whole life.
Every day,
Every day.
hours.
Not hours, but every day.
What's in
the
there?
Ramadan
Like just
hours.
stories like the Bible has?
Exactly. It's just parables. It's just like the Bible, but in
Damn.
Arabic. God
Imagine
did this.
memorizing the Bible.
But the Quran is like, I think it's way sicker because it's like poetic and it's everything is like
well, they
everything
need
is
a
like,
mechanism to memorize it.
So Old Testament is like,
Which one do you want?
and you don't have to click any of them, but like, and then he and God bestowed upon us this, but like Quran is like, تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله ما كسب.
Yeah, but those words could mean
ذات
that.
لهب
They just sound
ومراته
sexy.
حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد. So it rhymes at least, and it has a thing.
But what's that actually translate to?
Pull it up.
Why? You could just
I know just some of the words. It's like ye old Shakespearean English. You know what I mean? They're like on thy
pull up
breast
that
be
exact line. Like, what an insane request.
Yeah, pull it up. He's like, I don't know what to tell
What
you.
did you just
Beam us up, Scotty.
What the hell does that even mean?
But the whole point is, I tried to fuck with atheism because I came up so religious, but I came back. Atheism sucks. I hate saying I'm an atheist, and I feel like I'm Muslim. But like,
yeah,
we
how
just
do you
gotta
even
relax.
fuck with atheism? Isn't it just like you're turning it off or on? That's kind of it.
What do you mean, like?
fuck with atheism. Like they have
Because you know when
beliefs?
they're like,
do they have
"Oh,
beliefs?
Pray,
they
do this.
They don't believe.
Yeah. So what do you, when you say fuck with, like how much research was that? Like 5 minutes?
No, I didn't research anything.
Oh.
Like I was just raised so like this.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, there's no God like this. And then like I stayed in that place for like 6 months to a year, and I was like, oh, this fucking sucks. And then I was like, you know what? And then when you run into a Muslim, I like fully understand. Like it's like a tribe. It's like I get you on a level I can't even. I'm like, I'm a Muslim.
You know,
what am I doing?
you
I'm a
know
Muslim.
all this
But I'm
stuff.
like trying to find, like I'm trying to break the mold a little bit. Not even like an agenda, but like even that post. These people are nuts, bro. I got a present. They think the hellfire is waiting for him because he got a gift.
But religion's like that.
I know, but like it seems like Christians have watered down in. Like
That's what I was asking.
they have reached the level of watering down that's very
Well, the Pope just,
digestible for modern day living.
It depends where your Christianity is, because there are some places like
Oh, if you're in the boonies and you're
Yeah.
Mormon, you're fully
But
like.
the Pope just blessed same-sex marriage. So
Yeah, because the Pope keeps just fucking evolving with the times.
they're running out of clients.
Exactly. Muslims, they're like, yo, we gotta
Yeah.
look. These people need warranties. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
exactly.
Like, every competitor's got
Muslims
warranties.
are having like 10 kids per family. So they're like, I don't give a fuck. We're not letting
And
anybody in.
It's easy as hell to get Muslims into. It's to become Muslim. You have to say one line: Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. So like our enrollment system.
What
is
is
the
it with like
easiest.
people that don't speak English? They're trying so hard to speak fast as shit. You ever hear Italians talk? It's like, what do you do? Slow it down.
You fucking do that with English too.
Yeah, not as fast as you though. That literally all sounded like one word.
yeah, but that's, like
Ashhadu
a,
anna la ilaha illallah.
that's a good language, because English, it's so broken up.
You
into
have to
words,
break it up.
right? But like,
So you're saying it's beneficial if you could just
yes,
tighten it up?
Other people wouldn't necessarily say it that fast. I'm just saying it fast.
But
just to
they-
make a
people do,
point.
and they
'Cause
speak
you, 'cause
another
we don't know
language.
what it means. So instead of drawing it out,
Yeah.
just say it.
But
quick.
usually when you hear somebody speak another language, they're just fucking flying.
But to become a Muslim, you just gotta say there's only one God and Muhammad is his prophet. You're a Muslim. And in fact, my buddies just did it with this girl the other day, and they said it 3 times. So the guy,
They had to say it 3 times?
I thought you had to, I thought you had to say it once, but he's like he made her say it 3 times, which is in my mind. I'm like just confirming it, you know.
So
just in case.
Muhammad is the boy of he's God's homie.
Peace be upon him.
He's God's homie.
Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. No, it's not God's homie. It's not like Jesus with God.
He's
he's
God?
his son. Muhammad is a prophet.
Of
He's
God.
he's the last of the prophets. There's a lot of prophets. Jesus was one of them.
He's the last.
He's the last of the prophets.
who was before him?
Like Jesus, freaking this.
Oh, they're in the same.
we believe in Jesus.
Really?
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
he's just a.
we
just
just
a
don't
guy.
believe in the whole like
Jesus
they got
just a
crucified.
guy. You don't believe he got crucified?
I don't think we believe that. I don't even know, to be honest.
It's because you ever watch Prince of Egypt?
I have not.
You never watched an animated movie?
Oh,
It's animated.
Oh, I think I might have.
It's the story of Moses.
Yeah.
Moses is
Moses.
like-
We believe in Moses.
He's God, man.
Yeah.
Seems
No,
like he's
I mean,
God.
none of them were God. That's the thing about
Part of the
Christianity.
Red Sea?
Christianity conflates.
Well, he had God's powers.
Well, Christianity says the prophets have powers. They are God. Like Jesus is literally God's son, is what they say, right?
Yeah, Muhammad's not a deity.
None of them are like that. They're men, but they were perfect men. Perfect.
See, but that makes it, to me, that's like where I'm going to start to not believe. You're just a guy? At least Jesus had magic.
I don't believe any of it in the sense of
No,
like
I'm just
it
saying.
actually happened.
I'm not saying of us believing.
But
I'm
to
saying
me, it's
to
more-
convince me you don't got no powers.
Exactly. I mean, for me, I'm more easily convinced being like, oh, no magic happened? Yeah, I believe that. You were just perfect in every way. Okay, I mean, I guess that's easier to believe. He said the perfect things.
All
He
the
did
time.
the perfect. He did everything. You know,
Did he smash?
you know what's funny? He had like mad wives. He had wives
Yeah.
like Fela Kuti, bro. This motherfucker.
Because he was smashing so perfectly.
yeah,
Perfectly.
smash. But back then, it's like, oh, I'm protecting. I got a wife. If a wife is a widower, then she has nothing, and a man to take her in is a man with a big heart. So it's like,
How tall was Muhammad?
I think it was like 6'2".
that's
That
the
doesn't
perfect height.
sound
I don't know.
perfect.
I don't know.
That doesn't sound perfect.
He had good height.
He had
What's
good
perfect?
height.
6'3"?
I feel like 6'5" is perfect.
No.
You're taller than almost 90% of people, wouldn't you be? You know?
Yeah,
and
but-
you're strong as frick. You probably got tons of dick.
I don't think 6 tons of dick. What?
You probably have tons, dude. Tons of dick.
You said got tons of dick. Did he say has tons of dick?
No,
Or
has
got
tons of dick. Got
Cut
same
that.
thing. Same thing.
Cut it. We got
Cut
it. We got what we needed.
6'2"? Everyone's 6'2". He's taller than a lot of people.
I think around 6'2" is the
tall.
perfect height.
6'2" is tall, yeah.
Like in the sense of like the spectrum of what
But
you can
I mean,
be.
if you're
I
calling
don't- I
him
don't
a
wanna be
perfect specimen,
6'5".
if you're a perfect specimen, I want to see you at like 5 positions in the NBA.
Yeah, that's so funny. When you're 6'5", then you're getting too many conversations about height.
Not when you're
I want to be.
Mohammed,
I want to
dude.
be. I want to be a height. You're just
You're just
tall
tall,
enough
yeah.
where height is not a conversation.
And you can't-
because I met my old roommate was 6'10" or 6'11".
That's too tall.
Bro, everyone who ever met him, anytime I was with him on the streets, oh, you play basketball? Oh, every day, all day, his whole life. Like,
Dude,
no.
how funny would that have been if Muhammad was that tall and people were like, "Whoa,
That guy
you
gets
play
dick."
basketball, dude? That guy gets a lot of dick, dude."
Boom! Fucking dunks it. But you know what's funny about that? What cracks me up, though, is anytime you say the name Muhammad, you have to say
10
peace
guys
be
turn
upon
their
him.
head?
No, you have to say peace be upon him.
Okay.
Peace be. That's like,
How old would he live to be?
I don't know. Pull it up. How old was the Prophet Muhammad?
Seems
when he
like
died?
100 should have been added the number.
No, it's not. It was non-magic shit.
Pretty
That's what I'm saying.
big claim.
Christianity did the magic stuff, not when.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
Jesus
there you
died
go.
at 33, though.
Did he?
Pretty sure.
That's probably
about 60.
Yeah. Wait. Muhammad's extraordinary life and career.
Like, this doesn't
Were
even
cut short
feel
by
like they're
his sudden
trying hard to
This
make
is also
sure.
PBS.
Less than a decade since he had set off from Mecca with his small band of followers. Back then, you just literally, as long as you had the charisma, you
Like-
always had a band of
But do you
followers
see what
because
I'm-
there's nothing to go on.
Do you see what I'm seeing? Like, they're not even trying to make it seem. The reason why Christianity, to me, feels like so much people buy so into it is because it's not this. It's not our real world where he's like, well, he rose. You don't know. You've never met a person who's resurrected from the dead.
Well, that's why
you
it
know
works.
tons of people who are 6'2" and die at around 60 years
6'2", I
old.
made up. I think he was a lot shorter than 6'2".
Well, shorter.
Look at that last question. What happened when Prophet Muhammad was 25 years old? Click that. What happened?
What happened?
At the age of 25, Khadija was, married his first wife, the widow Khadija bint Khuwaylid.
Dude, are you just throwing that in there, or the
No,
words
I read
actually
it.
needing that?
No, Khadija, I knew that was
You're
his
just
wife.
hacking all over the.
This
fucking
marriage
place.
lasted for 25 years. After his death in 619 CE, he married a total of 10 women over the remaining
So was
years of
he
his
a
life.
prophet
From
during-
these wives, 2 bore him children, Khadija and Maria. Damn.
Was he a
Prophet
prophet-
Muhammad only had 2 kids off 10 wives?
Was he a prophet during his life? Like, or did it come after?
Yeah.
Your prophet
Even-
during your life.
Even
Like,
then,
he knew he was the shit.
he's like a scholar. Imagine right now, like Jordan Peterson.
Okay.
Or guys that a lot of people look up to. No, I'm just saying a lot of people look up to, even in their time. It's not like he's dead and they're like, yo, this guy has a lot of good points. They're looking at Andrew Tate. All these guys that have...
Wild examples you're giving.
No.
I'm just
He's
talking
got
about-
a band of followers.
Exactly.
I know.
These are people, Donald Trump, right? People
You're
that are
comparing
living...
Muhammad to Andrew Tate.
I'm just talking about people that have a
Also
band of
6'2".
followers. It's not about the message. It's not about the
Andrew
message.
Andrew Tate is 6'2".
It's not about the message. I'm just saying they are essentially Tate, Trump are worshipped by at least 100,000 people in this life right now.
Damn.
That's the truth. Okay. And when they die, their stuff will go to some like maybe they'll be exposed or whatever. Trump, I think no one's gonna be like, oh, in the words of, but the Tate, there's like, it's taken some like, he's really capitalized on this like right wing mental illness thing, where these people are just like watching and clinging to everything, and it's like the sun is 40 feet from the earth. Yeah, okay, you know what I mean? Like, just outlandish. It doesn't matter.
It just seems like they
it's
didn't
you.
even really try that hard to get you to really buy in. I'm going to
To-
donate to just a guy.
You're donating to the
Like, think
system.
about
You're
this.
not donating to him.
If I'm creating this story, God's son, what? Like, that's a Hollywood epic.
Well, the fastest growing religion, Islam, bro.
Well, that makes sense. You get the fastest growing people.
Well, think about it. Harry Potter, magic, it sells,
It does sell.
right?
It really
Think
does.
about everything with magic that sells, right? Magic just sells. We like the idea of magic.
Yeah,
But
something
we believe
mysterious.
in the burning bush thing too.
Yes,
Like-
they do.
The angel spoke, and this, and the Quran came from Jibril, the angel,
Oh,
who
no,
like
no, no.
dictated it
Oh,
back.
they believe in the burning bush.
We believe in that too.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's like
So
that's
there's
magic.
There's a hint of magic.
There's a hint of magic. It's not like turn water to wine.
Are
You
there
know, in
big
Islam-
miracles in Islam?
It's funny, Islam, we used to, back in the day, alcohol was allowed,
Oh.
but people got so fucked up that he
Too good a
forbid
time.
it. Which is like, come on, you know what I mean? Come on, God
Come
kind of
on.
spaz. That's kind of a spaz move
So
on God.
Muhammad-
You know what? Nobody forever. Nobody gets anymore. Like, come on, God.
So
Like,
Muhammad had a few drinks every once in a while.
no, he was the most pious of them all. He was the
Oh,
guy he was
damn.
the DD since day one, baby.
DD since day one? That's
Yeah.
deep.
That's high level shit.
Dude, that's too many D's.
But you know what's funny though? I was saying they say peace be upon anytime you say Muhammad's name, you have to say sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
And they don't want you
Peace
to
be
draw
upon
him ever, eh?
Yeah, this is like depiction of these people is. I don't understand that.
No, it doesn't make no sense.
I don't understand.
How am I
that.
supposed to remember if I can't remember?
Well, that's the whole thing. It's like, do not depict him. But the idea of killing people who draw a cartoon of him is insane. That's that no chill thing I was talking about.
Yeah,
this
seems
is
like
that
it's
thing
no
we have
chill
to like
there.
relax with. If
Yeah, I
someone,
feel like
if someone draws a picture of him and you have a feeling inside that you must attack
Murder.
that person, or
Murder
you're
him now.
fucked up. You're the problem. I
Well,
don't care what you say.
The Islam murders seem to have hockey sticked over time, where the other guys are they're getting out of the murder business.
But there's a lot of things Islam doesn't allow, right? It doesn't allow homosexuality, right? So you're fucked.
They hate that.
But like, here's the point. If you see homosexuality and you are driven to attack a person, you're fucked. Don't put it on the thing. This is an old thing.
Yeah.
Old Testament didn't. But the Pope is being like, oh, we got to keep this thing alive.
Okay, but wait a
for-
second here. This is interesting what you're saying. Are they fucked, or is the religion fucked for making them believe it so vehemently?
Vehemently, yeah. That's lawyer talk right there. Huh? I deny all allegations vehemently.
So which is it? Because I'm not just.
That's a good question.
I'm not just
that's like a
born
debate.
into this idea of like, get rid of these guys. I'm told.
There's smart people that have like understand nuance. The Quran forbids all these things, but if you are driven, and you know what also forbids? Murder.
So
Okay?
you're saying in the
Unless
Quran,
you're an enemy of the state or whatever the
perfect
fuck,
hypothetical
which is not
example
a gay
is
person.
you're Muslim and you just respect that you're gay, but you don't share your religion with them because it's not for them.
Yeah, if your kids are like displaying that, the idea is this new age person
hit them. That's what you
would not encourage it.
Okay.
And then whatever happens, happens. But the idea of you being like, and however you feel about that, you feel about that. But like killing, hurting, fucking
No
putting like physical harm on a person for drawing Muhammad, for being gay, for doing whatever the fuck is like, you're shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
It's a bad look for everybody. And don't be doing it like in the name of Islam. But a lot of that shit happens.
God's kind
But
of
you could
funny.
do crazy shit in the name of the Old Testament.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Same thing. Do not lie with another man.
Well, it's
and
all
get the pebbles.
It's
or
all
whatever
what
the
you
fuck.
said is like to people, how people fucking, and some of it says in there. I think I don't know. But what's crazy is that if there is a God, he is just fucking people up with gay. He's throwing. That's such a wrench in there.
The
Imagine the first gay person.
oh, but
They're like, "What do you believe now?" You're like, "I don't know." What?
but you know, gay Ezra. I had this conversation with him a long time. He made a great point. He's like, gay's been around forever. If the Bible and the Quran say don't do it,
yeah.
just thousands of years. Like, hey, no.
Well,
you know, it's like,
all of the Romans and
oh,
Greeks,
they
and
beat you and fuck you.
They were. It was weird if they didn't fuck.
Yeah, they didn't fuck. Yeah, exactly. Did they fuck? No.
What?
Marcus Aurelius.
It was a bad night.
It was
then.
a second date. He didn't put out.
Like you fuck boys back then. That's what they did.
Yeah, and now you just hang with the boys.
If you like didn't
Times are
get,
different, boys.
if you got like, if you didn't get fucked as like a 12-year-old,
You're like, what did I do?
Ancient
Did I
Greece?
Do I need to shower? Did I?
Yeah, you're
Did
like-
I dishonor him?
Do
Fuck.
I not look delicious?
I was saying with the peace be upon him thing, that is a virtue. Muslims, we love to virtue signal. That's it. The comments, the ones that is like, I love one that goes like, I don't even care. I just, it goes, I don't even mind. It's just, at the end of the day, you're going to be standing in front of God. It's him who's going to be, it's like, I just want to make sure you're good with God. Like, I'm good with God, bro. Back up. But people are such virtue signaling motherfuckers in Islam. It's crazy.
Well,
It's
that's
the
human
peace
nature.
be upon him thing. If I say Muhammad, you have to say peace be upon him. So if I'm in like what do they call it? The congregation. It's Friday prayer. It's full mosque. The imam is being like, the Prophet Muhammad, and then everyone you'll hear be like, and even the imam will be like, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and you'll hear everyone be like, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Sallallahu. And then that's like a high
Like,
level.
They're laughing. They're like,
No, they wouldn't even laugh. But like everyone would be like, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, peace be upon him. But sometimes like a normal level Muslim will be like, you know, the Prophet Muhammad wants it, and you hear some militant guy from a distance be like, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Like they will appear out of nowhere like a Pokemon to literally just be like, to drop that out. And everyone will be like, yeah, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. You know what I mean?
Dude,
it's like someone bringing up Khabib's name and being like, champion. Or 3-time champion. Okay, 3-time champion.
You know, this is almost like a test of human, like, what is it? What am I looking for?
Like,
Stamina? What is it? Because you know when they go to bed.
Are you with the group? It's like group think. Like, are you with us? Yes.
But you know when they go to bed, like we've all had thoughts that we didn't want in our heads.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And like, you know that guy at the back, like picture him, he's 70s, like, you gotta say like he's fucking the guy who taught go.
Oh my God, bro. They'll come running. You'll just be like, you know the Prophet Muhammad, you hear like someone is running from 3 buildings over. A door opens, cash. Sallallahu Alaihi
And you know that guy in his head has like once or twice been like, maybe I'll try sucking a dick. And like he has fucking freaked out.
That guy was in a wheelchair. That's not the angle I was going with.
Dude, but you know they fucking freak out.
And he like hit his wife or like fucking, he was angry that day.
He just like turned the TV off or some shit.
He's angry that day,
He's
man.
like, what happened? They're like, nothing, Muhammad. And then like, praise be to him or some shit.
So much of that shit.
But you know that they're laying in bed. They're like, maybe there is other options out there. And then like,
the thing is, going back to what you're saying, if you're raised up in that way, you probably wouldn't be having those thoughts anyways.
yes, but here's
No,
the
you
thing.
do.
No, you do. The thing is, that's the
You
brain.
suppress them.
The brain.
You can't hold it back.
Can't hold it back.
Bro, when I was a kid, I still remember to this day. When I was a kid, I would literally think, is there a God? And then I would go, no, don't think that. I would literally think, don't think that, don't think that, don't think that, don't think that, don't think that. Like I would literally like, no. Like I thought lightning was going to come into the house.
Yes. It's a part of your human nature to question.
Yeah.
So it's like almost a game. This is almost, it actually is a game where you're like, don't succumb to the human nature.
I grew up with a girl who took her hijab off, and like I grew up with like militant Muslims. I thought if you took your hijab off, somebody was gonna kill you. And I remember I swear to God, I when she took her hijab off, I was like early high school too. I would not stand next to. I actually thought lightning was going to strike this bitch at any second.
Question here: why
from the fucking heavens it's gonna come back and hit this?
So not
bitch.
that somebody would kill her, that she would be struck down.
A drive-by shooting.
See, that's what I mean. Like
struck something.
that,
Like
to me,
chaos has come. She took her hijab off. That she's damned.
But
get away from her.
That to me, what you're saying is feels like Islam's very radical.
Because how I was coming up.
Okay.
Not because of Islam. You don't blame it on Islam though.
But those are the teachings.
That for me, I'm saying look at it and the individual upbringing. I'm
You're
saying
like,
my upbringing
just the
was
words
militant.
of it are
like I didn't.
nice.
There was no compassion. There was no like.
But it's in there.
No, other Muslim families
Are cool.
the girls don't wear the hijab because the hijab is a choice. And my family was fucking mandatory. Like every one of my sisters till this day wears a hijab.
here's
There's
the
no
question.
taking off the hijab. But the hijab is not mandatory.
Why do you think, and this is I think for all religions, why do you think some people are so fucking about it?
Because it makes you feel righteous. It makes you like, it's like, I told you this before. My freaking old coworker who I love, so smart. He's an engineer. But like, we're arguing. He's so staunch, like Muslim. And we're arguing back in like 2016. Like, he just vehemently did not like,
We're in it.
he didn't like gay people. And there was such a like anger behind it. You know what I mean? Which is always suspicious. But like, there was so much anger behind it. And like, it would always come up.
I hate the way dick tastes. I mean,
But like, I'm like, bro, what do you? I was like, have you met them? Have you talked to them? Like the regular people, like it's regular. Regular? He go and he literally he hit me with this as if it's like this is the ultimate trump card. Like conversation over. He goes, "Hey, Abbas, it's in the Quran." Period. Like, don't tell me nothing. The Quran says it's not allowed. So this that's why people stick so hard because it is a rule book. And if I adhere to the rule book, don't fucking question me. It's in the Quran. I will do this. I get allowed. I even heard my dad being like, one time when my dad, right before the divorce, I heard him from downstairs yelling to my mom, Islam allows 4 wives. He's trying to get another wife in Sudan. He goes, Islam allows 4 wives. I was like, oh my God.
Dude, he's going deep into this research.
Oh God. That's
Your parents got divorced?
right before my dad's health deteriorated.
Isn't that a no-no?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like religiously forbidden. It's just culturally a no-no.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's happening more and more.
Are you allowed 4 wives in?
Yes.
Did he ever
How
have
many
more
type
than
in
one?
how many?
Did he ever have more than one?
No. He had one, but they kept going through him. He was just, my dad was like in his late.
4 is so specific.
It's just, I love how it's just like a direct answer. There's no 4. I love.
You can have 4.
But like my dad, he kept getting like my dad hit his head, so he actually had a brain injury. So you can't judge his. Looking back, we realized, oh, it was like he had like a brain injury.
Oh shit.
But at the time, we just thought he was being irrational. But he kept trying to marry 19-year-olds. He's like 64. And like he's going to Sudan and like just doing like, when you see like
Trying to get it real.
Hugh Hefner with like a young, and we're all like, everyone's like disgusting.
Does your dad look like you?
But deep down, we're like, oh shit.
Does your dad look like you?
Pretty close. He's got more hair.
No.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Terrible. I have a joke. He's like, he's a vegetable state, so he can't really do anything for himself. And I'm just there. I'm just brushing his hair. Like, damn, this is thick. Can I get on this right now, or how does this work?
So how do you feel about this? Are you ever going to capitalize on the 3 open slots?
Never. I mean, one is fucking hard enough,
it's
bro.
impossible.
What the appeal only works in like the system of what a wife is in old Islam. A wife is like someone who like is essentially an assistant, right? And like you are caring for her. So the contract is that you will provide financial assistance.
Oh.
She will bear you children. She's to raise the children. She's to get meals ready for you. She's to keep the house. That is like the old fucking contract of what a wife is. So having multiple is like having multiple, right?
Well, the old boys had it good,
Now it's like wives.
Golden
Now it's
era.
like fucking. It's date night. Now it's like, hey, what are you gonna have?
shit.
So you're gonna have 4 date nights? What do you got? 3 days a week for yourself? You need 1 to jerk off. You only got 2 left.
Yeah, like my dad, out of habit, whenever he's done something, he just holds it out.
What do you mean?
Like he's done, he just holds it out till my mom grabs it.
Oh, till this day, right?
She's like, I'm done with this. And somebody comes and takes it.
Imagine he like holds out the fork and the cup, and he had 2 wives, and they just come.
Dude, those boys had it like golden era wife shit.
Oh my God, we're now
Yeah,
on like
yeah.
it's not even 50-50.
What, are
it's
we
like
equals
we're
now?
worse. No, we're less. We're less.
Yeah,
we're not even
we
equal.
are less.
We're not equals,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
at all.
And it flipped. I didn't even get an equal shot. I would have had to lift more weights for sure.
No, there's no equal nothing.
I think my girl's stronger than me.
I could see it.
I can see.
Crazy times, man. Crazy times. I love the anytime
to
I'm on
4.
stage and I don't have a flow and I'm thinking of like the next
You
bit.
just say words?
I always say crazy times.
Oh, no way.
I go, I'm growing up though. It may not even be applicable to the last thing I said. Getting older. I bet I'll do like the 30s bit or
Getting
something.
older,
like
man.
Crazy times.
You just think of like Kevin Hart's first specials. Like, how did that guy transition?
Yeah. Oh, buddy. I went back and watched For What It's Worth by Dave Chappelle, and I was just like,
We're getting a new Chappelle this.
no way.
Yeah, The Dreamer.
It's called The Dreamer.
Yeah, it's
The
going to be
30th?
released. What?
December 30th, 31st.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Your eyes are getting wider.
No way. He
What?
said after the closer, he's not dropping one for a while.
I think that's just.
Chappelle just gets a nice 15, 20 million thrown at him just from Netflix.
I think it's also strategy to say that you're not going to do shit like that to make it more like what you just did is why he did that. I think, but he said he wasn't. You're like, so you're more excited.
Oh, but the Christmas came early. Merry Christmas, everybody.
I actually like the release date of that too. Just like a
When
New
does it
Year's
come out?
Eve. It's like
New
I
Year's
think
Eve?
the 31st.
Oh, that's sick.
I want to watch Rebel Moon. Do you guys watch that yet?
No, because it looks just like Dune.
Well, I think that's what he did. It's Zack Snyder to do his own Star Wars, basically.
It just looks like a bastardized version of like 6 things I've seen, and I'm like, But you heard good things?
I don't know. I just people were hyped about it.
Oh, actually, let's end on what's that movie?
Iron Claw?
Yeah, how was it?
It was good.
It's
actually
A24, right?
I think so. Yeah. Zac Efron. Damn, Zac Efron's face, man. He's like
Plastic surgery, huh?
He's just limited. He looks so
Yeah,
He
man,
looks
I mean,
like
they
Lord
freeze it.
Farquaad just did
Pull us
roids.
up.
He's jacked in it too.
Yeah, I saw he had like the muscles that it's impossible to get.
Impossible.
Like the ones around the core.
I think his
little
superpower
ones?
as an actor
The
is his
obliques.
level.
Huh?
The obliques.
Yeah.
I thought the obliques were like the back.
No, the obliques are like.
His level
Let's
of
see.
ability to get fit for a film is
Wait, is
is,
that
like,
MJF? Oh my goodness.
is really like unparalleled.
Yeah.
He gets just jacked. There's a scene where he's sitting down. You know that stomach fat everyone on the fucking planet Earth has? He does not have it.
Let's see. Oh, like just a little bit at the bottom. Look
Like,
at that shirt over there.
His
Go up.
stomach is so tight when he's sitting down, man. It's like, wow. His body's amazing.
Let's see this.
His dude's genetics, like if he wasn't an actor, he'd be a bodybuilder.
Genetics.
Yeah, true. But your body, your
He's
genetics
roided
still
out, though.
matter. Like you got to take roids, but like I wouldn't look like that.
Yeah, he's got no water weight on him.
Dude, he's got nothing. It's a good movie. They just don't explain enough. You kind of need to inference a lot. But what's happened to this wrestling family is pretty damn sad. A lot of brothers, they just lost them all.
Oh man, on Theo, I listened to what's his name, Hogan, and
Talk about them?
and Nature Boy, and he's like, man, in the NBA you might have like 3 players a year die, 4 players. NHL you might have a couple. NFL, a little more.
Oh, it's
But he's like wrestling.
that'd be a lot.
It's like we're all dead. Like every guy you've ever known that was big is dead, except
Yeah.
for like 4 guys. Like he's like 3. He's like we get 100 deaths a year. Like the life is crazy. They wrestle so much. I never realized how much they wrestle every day,
every day.
multiple times
Yeah,
a day.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Especially back when they were like establishing the businesses and the promotions. You would go and tour during the week, and then you'd have like a big fight on Saturday.
Yeah, and you'd be like a carpenter on Tuesday though.
Yeah,
You'd be
yeah.
fucking doing roofs and shit.
Yeah, people were built different back then. They had more stamina for shit. We can't do that anymore.
Yeah, man. And they're just like, what are you doing? What are you, Nancy? You take a Percocet and you get back out there,
Also,
right? Like,
drugs were a lot chiller back
did they
then.
show drugs use?
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah?
But it's a good movie, but you need to watch it because there are holes. Like, it could have been longer almost.
How short is it?
It's 2 hours, 10 minutes.
Don't say that. There's a general like push for every movie to be 2 hours and 50 minutes, which I
They
don't
just watch it because there's like, for example, the relationship with his dad.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's like that classic Texas father. You got to have the respect. What he says is the rules.
like. And military shit, yeah.
Kind of militant, but there wasn't enough like that between them. We just had to assume this was what it was.
Yeah.
And like, there's obviously something that happens where there's a disobey moment, but it wasn't big enough. But what they did nail,
Was dad like hit him or he fought his dad type shit?
yeah, and like one of the brothers needed help, and like just that old school, like you got to take care of your brother kind of shit. But what they did nail was you felt the love amongst the brothers, and Zac Efron's kind of the main. You see it through his eyes, and they made you really care about these brothers. They just did. I think the chemistry with the actors were just really there, but the story was a little light.
I feel that.
But you're sad, like at the end.
Oh, it's a sad ending?
Yeah, you're like you feel bad. You're like, holy shit.
Anyone die?
Lots, yeah.
A lot of people die?
Yeah, yeah. This is the real story. So the Von Erich wrestling family, it's 4 brothers. 3 of
Was
them.
the main one called the Iron Claw?
That was the dad's main move. It was like his finishing move.
Gotcha.
It'd be like this,
Sick
like
name.
he just palms your head and squeezes till you tap out.
Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, and you got to do that. And your fucking your legs got to shake.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, you got to look like Elvis.
But they lose 3 of the brothers.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty much how these stories go, bro. Imagine life insurance rates for these guys.
Oh, man.
Do you wrestle? No, I got a job.
What's the last
What
name?
do you do? The claw. You don't wrestle? No, I'm
Your
accountant.
premium is the payout.
Claw accountants.
How much you got to pay a month? $500,000 a month.
Oh,
That seems
fuck.
regular, right?
And he's dead. Shite, brother.
You
What,
gotta
any
check it
movies? What's coming out? By the way,
Aquaman 2.
I don't give a fuck about
people
Aquaman.
hate
I don't give
that
a
movie.
fuck about Aquaman. By the way,
Amber Heard's in it, dude.
Amber Heard's
They tried to edit her so hard out of it, apparently.
Did she shit in it at any point?
Yeah, I think
You would know if you're on set with Amber Heard and she's in the bathroom. You're just like
the extra
You know,
credit scene.
You're just outside the bathroom, like
The extra credit scene for I think Aquaman 2 at the end is just Amber Heard in the bathroom
MF Doom's
shitting.
got a movie coming out.
Gladiator 2.
it better not be with what's his name. Wow, it looks
MF
like
Doom.
Literally.
yeah. That's Doom's mask. No.
Wow.
Yeah, I know he took it from a thing.
Wow.
But dude, Aquaman itself is like it's they took Jason Momoa. They're like, everyone loves this guy. Look at his face. Look at him. He's awesome.
Yeah.
His sensibilities, his everything. He's so sick.
He looks
cool
good.
guy.
He looks good wet.
He looks great. Yeah. Oh my god, that opening scene.
He's so
I like
wet.
they just drenched the guy, and he's just remember the camera pans him. He's like, that shit. I'm like, the whole thing is a hollow marketing shell. The whole thing. He's just in that suit, and it's like, what the fuck is this movie even? You know? Dude,
Damn,
I
that's
went
a lot
back.
of
I went
twos.
back and watched. Go up. Was that Godzilla -1?
Godzilla X.
It's Godzilla plus 2.
Oh, this is coming out.
Yeah, this is the American one.
I went back rewatched Godzilla -1 with Andrea in the theater.
So good.
Solid. It makes you. You know what it is? I'm trying to figure out why it's so incredible. It's because they put some heart into it too. It's not just the guy. That scene at the end where the old guy goes, "Japan has disrespected, has treated life too cheaply for too long. Poorly armored tanks, planes that." Don't have ejection seats, and he named like 4, and I'm like, "Yo, this is real shit, right here."
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this
hit
is
the chord.
They nailed it. They just, other fucking movies should take some notes on that.
Furiosa, I'll check that out. Mad Max Saga.
You know what? And that's why Chappelle's for what it's worth gets to that next level too, because he does jokes, but then the how old is 15 really bit is an incredible bit. Yeah. That bit hits point, and black celebrities stop worshiping. Great points that are like they got some heart in them, and then lands it. You don't see a lot of specials like that. Now it's just like, you know what I mean? Like I just watched Ricky Gervais Armageddon just came out.
Oh, I saw it live. I was in Toronto live.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How was it?
Good.
I mean, the editing, based on my editing, I should tell you, they did a lot of editing shit on this one.
Yeah.
Like he'd go cut back to behind him and change the topic completely, but it was pretty good. It was solid, but it's a little bit more of him. Like it's very one man showy, you know.
Yeah, I
A
feel
lot
like
of hand movement and talking and setting up and setting up and setting up and laugh and setting up and setting up. We've been evolving 300,000 years, and
it seems like when you get older into comedy,
yeah, like Chappelle,
you kind of
become a philosopher
because you know how to be funny, but you aren't like
your main goal is to like express how you feel and make a point and like say this shit you need to say, which may not be back in the day. It's like when like a rookie comes into the league and he's like, everything is 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
and
almost,
then now it's like LeBron just doing assists and shit like that.
But and it's like they take themselves really seriously where they have to make a point about something.
Yeah.
Versus just being funny like about shit that's funny. So I
They used
think
to have
if
a lot
you're-
more fun. Like Chappelle's Botox balls, that's
No,
gone. That
it's
ship
gone.
has sailed, right?
Yeah.
Botox balls and like another one, and like actually more recently we did the space Jews joke.
Yeah.
That's like an old style, just
Yes.
stupid joke, right? So you're like, oh shit, he still
and
got
it
that.
felt kind of out of place.
It did,
though, because
right?
of what he's like, the whole vibe of what he's saying.
Everything is like so poignant, right?
Yeah, it's almost. I
I
think
really want to keep it in that, like that joke I do with I say the 6% Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
I wanted to take it out because I'm like, obviously it's a lie, but then I'm like, you know what? It's just
Fun.
We're up here just joking, right?
Yeah.
Why not? Just fucking.
You almost don't. The idea of being a famous comedian is wrong. Like it's almost not. It's not meant to be like that. You're
It's not the
supposed to
target.
be.
Yeah, exactly.
Famous. You're supposed to be a comedian. Like I need to go and get my own shit at a bagel shop and be like annoyed by this lady.
Yeah, you
wants to
can't have
do shit.
assistants like fucking being like a buffer between reality because
Yeah.
otherwise it's like I'm on my 4th assistant this year. I'm imagining
Like has
Rick
Kevin
Gervais.
Hart put out a comedy special in the last even 10 years that you're like, this was so funny?
You know what's hilarious is headliners when they're not doing comedy.
Yeah. When they're
When
just
they're
talking.
doing mic check.
Yeah.
And Chris Rock is kind of taking shots at him.
Yeah.
For just being like a mogul and then he's doing the same. I actually enjoyed that. But Kevin always talks like a politician though.
He
now.
does, yeah.
Like even when they're at that dinner, do you watch Headliners Only?
No.
He goes, the ability to inspire every time.
You know,
I'm
I like this guy.
Yeah.
You know, I love it. It's like, dude, just be a human.
Yeah, I know. That's it. Sometimes I
You're
even
in-
catch
there's-
myself giving like a politician answer, and then I have to just like I have to quickly answer
You
because
know why
I
they get
see
that?
myself doing
They're
that.
sitting in too many rooms.
Oh,
where they're
conference
like
rooms
they're
and-
talking about well, here's the numbers and shit. It's
Yeah.
like, dude,
Yeah, and
hire somebody to make your tequila and shut up.
especially like Kevin Hart, when you get to that
Bars.
level where you're making those movies, you have to fit in that box. You
Yeah.
can't really wow out.
No, it's like The Rock. You can't make enemies.
Exactly.
Like you can't freaking choose sides.
Like
you can't
imagine
be
a
vocal.
comedian that was an action star. You're like, no, dude, you can't.
I mean, that'd be fucking sick. That's
But like
goals,
Jason
but like,
Statham as like also a hilarious comedian. It's
oh,
like,
it'd be tough. It'd be
doesn't
like
work.
That'd be incredible. That'd be incredible to see because that would open up the things. But think about it though.
he like kicks the shot. And he just looks over, tells a joke.
Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy is really the one. Eddie Murphy.
But look at what happens to your stand-up.
Yeah, like one wins.
One takes over. Like,
yeah, like Hollywood being the top box office draw for decades is like.
It also feels like you kind of shoot your load the whole time. Like when you're doing comedy, it's replenishing. It's like what's a dam? What's that dam that's always moving and continuously builds electricity?
Water well?
Something like you're
a
an
turbo,
engineer.
like a fucking
Whatever
turbine,
that is. That's
whatever.
what comedy is. It keeps. But when you're like just these characters in these iconic movies, there's nothing coming back to keep you moving. It's just like, okay, shoot my shot. I'm the donkey for 5 years. Shoot my shot.
Oh,
I'm
and the second you rap, it's an emptiness.
you're
right?
done.
Yeah.
Dude, he's coming back with Beverly Hills Cop. You see that?
like 5 or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
he's gonna be in the new one. It's gonna be a Netflix movie.
He
This
better be the chief. He better not be a cop.
year. No, he I think is like the cop again.
I hate that shit where it's like be in the movie as a senior role of like your high level. They like Top Gun. Okay, Tom Cruise is insane. He still looks 30, so I
Yeah,
get
he
that.
does, yeah.
And he's nuts.
But they were
like,
trying to do that. They were like, we want you to teach.
Exactly.
and-
Yeah. And, but then they still put him on the plane to appease us, right? By the way, they added Maverick. I've watched it 4 times. That movie's fucking perfect.
Yeah, I watched
that movie's fucking perfect. But like, let some fresh meat in, man. They never let in fresh meat, you know?
Yeah, they're afraid.
I know because they're putting 200 million behind it, but it's like you got to make the next guy. Like it can't be what's his name, Holland Wonka.
Yeah,
Tom
yeah.
Holland?
Like, they're like,
No.
Timothy
Chalamet.
yeah, that guy. Like when they choose a guy, they fucking choose a guy.
Yeah,
yo.
they do,
They
yeah.
just everything coming.
You know
out,
who's a guy
Zac
coming up?
Efron is a guy.
You know who's gonna be a guy? Type this in. Jacob Elordi. He was in Saltburn. Damn, this
How do I
dude's
spell his name?
I heard
Jacob.
Saltburn was good. I saw Andrea watching the final scene. Niggas just dancing naked.
This guy's-
is this the guy dancing naked?
He's in Saltburn. No, it is not. That guy is. He's gonna be the Joker. This guy though, I
This guy's
guarantee.
gonna be the Joker?
No. The main guy in Saltburn. That guy's the Joker. I forget his name.
Oh yeah.
This Jacob Elordi guy. Look at his.
Was he the rich guy in the movie? Okay, I didn't
Look at his
watch it.
chin structure. This guy's going all the way to the top. all the way to the top. He looks like a mobster. He could be in an Italian mob movie.
He looks like Scarface. Like he could
Yeah.
play like a young
Dude,
I
he's
can see
gonna
that.
be
Well, with
at
the-
the top.
yeah, with the
Really,
chin-
that picture is just the wide collar.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah,
just when
yeah.
a collar comes out that far, you look like you're associated with cocaine. That's
Actually,
it.
all the 3 of them in Saltburn, there's 3 guys.
Yeah.
One of the guys that's an annoying little prick. He plays
And Barry,
them-
this guy's the next Joker.
Yeah, he's fucking nuts.
Was he great?
Yeah, Archie is the guy. He's in
Oh,
the
that's why
Gran
he's got
Turismo
the
movie.
He's got those dead eyes a little bit, huh?
He's got that weird ass face where he looks ugly in certain angles. Look at that smiling picture.
I
He
know.
looks like
He looks retarded. Yeah.
yeah.
God bless him.
That Archie guy is in Gran Turismo. That movie.
The arm don't help. He looks like a UK rap star. Let me go indigestion.
Indigestion, man.
Oh
I
fucking
don't know where
hell,
the mines
brother.
came from at the end there.
Yeah, you went like fucking Jamaican vacation.
Yeah, baby.
Me go indigestion, man. Yeah.
Whoa,
Whoa.
dude, don't cut your hair like that again.
Yeah, this is what books.
Yes.
Yeah, get rid of that. Go back. Actually,
Yeah.
you can't see my finger. That's the funny thing. Click X.
Oh.
Oh shit,
It's gone. And
It
It was like that
the black
gray-
and white.
the black and white?
Yeah,
That-
there.
he's
That's
like-
you book that
He's
one on the left.
finally hit it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this is the right haircut, mate.
Yeah. Is he English?
I'm just fucking it up hard.
And the
might
guy
be.
Tom Holland, the one who played the
Spider-Man?
Yeah, he's gonna book for.
well, he doesn't want it, eh? He doesn't want to do it anymore.
That's who they give it to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
right.
know.
Because they keep looking at him and shit.
Well,
right?
because he keeps getting freaked out by all this weird Hollywood shit that happens to him. Like somebody will be like, "Yo, you owe me a jerk," and then he's like, "Whoa, what? I don't want to touch your dick," and then he's freaking out.
What? Who said that?
I made it up.
Okay, all
But
right.
he doesn't like
On
the
brand.
Hollywood.
I like it. I was on brand.
He doesn't like the Hollywood stuff.
Machine. Yeah, I get it. That's
He
what
doesn't like that
Chappelle
at
wa-
all.
Chappelle went to South Africa, man. Yeah, that's the game.
Probably did 7 specials there.
I know, right? They're still coming out.
We landed.
Let's land this bitch, yo. As always, come check us out. 2024.
It's gonna be big.
Mad dates. Put them up over here. Policicchio is going to be at Absolute Toronto all motherfucking week.
And check me out in Ottawa too, the 9th to the 15th. If you're there, we're gonna have some fun too.
Woo!
Boom.
Let's go. Till next time.
ya.
Peace.